Hey everyone, do you ever feel like you're just spinning your wheels financially? You're working hard, money's coming in, but you're not actually getting ahead? Well, it turns out there are these tiny, almost invisible habits that are probably holding you back. Today, we're going to drag those habits out onto the light and figure out how to break them for good. Let's do this.
This next idea is a total game changer, and it's really the core of everything we're talking about today. It's inspired by Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it's this: the poor pay themselves last, the rich pay themselves first. Seriously, that one little shift in thinking can change everything. It's not about your salary, it's about what you do the second that money hits your account.
Okay, so let's get real for a second. Think about your last paycheck. The moment it landed in your bank account, what was its very first move? Did it go straight out the door to pay rent? Did it cover your phone bill? Or did you pay yourself first? I mean, your future self. Seriously, your answer to that one question tells you almost everything you need to know about your financial habits.
All right. Part 1. Secure your financial foundation. Look, before we can even dream about building a skyscraper of wealth, we got to make sure the foundation isn't full of cracks, right? We have to plug the leaks. This first part is all about playing defense, making sure your financial house is built on solid rock, not quicksand.
So here it is, the two paths right next to each other. The poor habit is what most of us are taught to do, right? Pay the rent, the bills, go out with friends, and then if there's anything left over, maybe, just maybe, you save it. But the rich habit, it flips that completely on its head. The second your paycheck hits, bam, a minimum of 10% goes straight into your savings. You treat it like a bill you have to pay. The most important bill, in fact. It's non-negotiable.
Okay, the next big leak we have to plug is debt. And I'm talking about that bad debt we get so comfortable with. Using the credit card for clothes, for gifts, for little things here and there. It feels normal, but it's a trap. The rich habit is so simple it's almost brutal. If you can't buy it with the cash you have right now, you don't buy it. Period. End of story.
And if you're wondering why that rule is so important, just look at this number, 22%. That's the average interest rate on a credit card. That is insane. To put that in perspective, you'd have to find an investment that gives you a guaranteed 22% return just to break even. Good luck with that. All those cashback points and rewards, they mean nothing if you're carrying a balance, because that interest just eats them for breakfast. It's literally how they make their money.
So, here's your first real mission, your first goal. Take that pay yourself first rule and just start stockpiling. Your target? A 6-month safety net. Enough cash to cover all your essential living expenses for half a year if everything went wrong. This is your buffer, your emergency fund, your I can sleep at night fund. Only after you have that locked away should you even start to think about investing.
Okay, part 2, create your wealth blueprint. So, your defense is solid, the leaks are plugged, now it's time to go on offense. And listen, building wealth isn't like winning the lottery. It doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you have a plan, a blueprint.
And this is such a huge difference. The poor habit is what I call financial fantasy. We all do it, right? Daydream about being rich, but there's no actual plan there. The rich habit is all about financial awareness. It means you know your numbers, like really know them. Your assets, your liabilities, your exact income, your exact expenses. That's not boring, that's power. That's what turns the fantasy into an actual achievable goal.
Now, one of the biggest enemies of your new blueprint is this sneaky little trap called lifestyle inflation. You know what this is. It's that thing where you get a nice raise at work and you think, yes, I'm finally getting ahead. But then, almost magically, your spending goes up right along with it. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, and suddenly you're right back where you started.
I mean, look how simple and dangerous this cycle is. Step 1, your income goes up. Step 2, your spending goes up to match it. Step 3, you feel, well, no richer than you did before. And step 4, you just repeat the whole thing over again. The only way to stop this hamster wheel is with that financial awareness we just talked about. You have to see it happening to be able to stop it.
Okay, part 3. Supercharge your financial engine. This is where things get really exciting. Your foundation is solid, your blueprint is drawn up, now it's time to hit the accelerator and really start building some serious wealth.
Let's start with a really important concept. Think about this. Saving money has a cap. It's super important, but at the end of the day, you can only save some percentage of what you earn. There's a hard limit.
But, and this is the big but, making money is infinite. There is no ceiling.
There is no limit to how much you can earn.
And that leads us to this massive mindset shift. The poor habit is to focus only on saving. How can I cut more expenses? How can I squeeze a little more out of my paycheck? But the rich habit, it's about playing both offense and defense. You're disciplined with your savings, yes, but you're also laser focused on earning more through side hustles, getting a raise, starting a business, whatever. That combination is the real secret sauce.
All right, get ready for a fact that most people just never think about. Your single biggest expense in your entire life, it's not going to be your mortgage, it's not going to be your kids' college tuition, it's going to be taxes. Seriously, once you understand that, the game changes.
Because here's the thing. The rich don't cheat on their taxes. They just understand the rule book way better than the rest of us. They legally minimize what they have to pay. They hire advisors, they use legal structures, and they use tax-sheltered accounts like a Roth IRA or an ISA. And look, these aren't some secret tools just for billionaires. They're available to a lot of us. You just have to learn how to play the game.
So you've done the work, we built your safety net, and now you're thinking, okay, time to invest. And then these guys show up. The excuses. I don't have enough money. It's too complicated. I don't know where to start. I'm too busy. I'll just wait for the market to be perfect. Sound familiar? We've all been there. It's totally normal to feel this way. But these are just stories we tell ourselves.
Because the cost of waiting isn't just a missed opportunity, it's an actual loss. It's called inflation. And what it means is that every single day your money is just sitting in a savings account, it's losing value. It's becoming worth a little bit less. So by playing it safe and doing nothing, you are literally getting poorer.
All right, your first step forward. We've talked about building a strong foundation, creating a blueprint, and then hitting the accelerator. Now let's bring it all home and talk about what really matters, what you're going to do next.
This quote says it all. The longer you put off investing, the harder you will have to work to get that same result. Time is your superpower when it comes to building wealth, because of compounding. Every day you wait, you're just making the hill you have to climb a little bit steeper. The best time to start was years ago. But you know what? The second best time is right now.
So let's end with this. Don't get overwhelmed trying to change everything overnight. That never works. Just think about everything we've talked about and ask yourself this one question. What is the one habit you will change tomorrow? Just one. Maybe it's setting up that automatic transfer to savings. Maybe it's just deciding not to buy that one thing on your credit card. Whatever it is, pick one. Because that one small change could be the first step towards a completely different financial life.